So moving on to some more exciting news. Femi One's hit song Utawezana hit 5 million views. Yes, and some people were very fast to go and tell her, oh, I hope you're going to pay Azziad for making this song such a trend and making it hit like international levels. And Femi One went and told them, listen, like that song was already popular before Azziad like went on to like put it on her social medias, TikTok and Instagram and all of that. And I think Azziad herself said she wasn't trying to make the song trend. She was just doing a TikTok video and it just happened to coincide with the same time that another one of her videos was trending and it just became this whole thing. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think Azziad made the song bigger than it actually was?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Ngoma kali ni ngoma kali. Ni kama
Exactly.
watu sema like hakuna vile ngoma inakuwa kali. You shot a video,
Exactly.
the producer doesn't ask for extra money because we
because it's become a hit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So basically ngoma ni kali.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why people are out here trying to be Azziad's advocate. Her herself, she said she's not a dancer. She just did the video because it was a nice song and everyone on TikTok was doing it. So even her, she jumped on the bandwagon and started doing it. And I think it was a challenge for Boomplay or something. So I don't know why guys are so interested in finding out if Azziad will be paid for making
Actually,
the song
it's popular. A win-win. It's a win-win.
Like
even Azziad became popular
famous.
after the song.
Exactly. Yeah.
For Kenya, you are nosy.
Hey,
but
so nosy.
You're digging what you don't even know.
Hey.
Let people prosper in
Just let them.
peace.
The song has hit 5 million views. That's all you need to know. That's great. It's a Kenyan musician like hitting 5 million
it's a
views in 1
female.
month. And it's
It's
a
a
female.
female.
Can we celebrate
Rapper.
that and just call it a day? Like, bruh.
Femi One, keep going.
Keep
Anyway,
going,
twende
yeah.
Tanzania where we talk about Richie Mavoko leaving the radar of music. Like we've not been hearing so much from Richie Mavoko since he left WCB, and that's after he was asked to pay some money, which of course he couldn't really like raise that money. And now apparently he's allegedly, let me use allegedly, said to have sold his house, his car, and subsequently his family land so that he can pay WCB for, you know, wamwachilie. And if you remember also Konde Boy, he's called Harmonize. Harmonize Pia was told to pay, he paid actually 2 million. He was lucky to have that money. So he went on Instagram to talk about this. He was really pissed, Harmonize. Now, this is who I am talking about. Harmonize was really pissed by this whole idea of him, as such a talented artist like Richie Mavoko, not being anywhere on the music scene right now after leaving WCB. And he was basically firing shots at Diamond. And on an Instagram post, he said, let me get it for you, where he was super mad. Watu wamekasirika huku nje. I'm trying to get it. There. Got it. Familia ngapi ziko nyuma ya Richie Mavoko na zinamtegemea yeye kwa kila jambo, hasa hili la kupata mkate wa kila siku. Vipi kuhusu ndoto za familia hizo na zinaishije kwa wakati huu? Ndoto ngapi za wasanii ambao wanategemea kuzifikia hizo ndoto kupitia Mavoko? Na nyuma ya hao wasanii kuna familia nyingine pia. Je, maumivu, malalamiko ya wazazi wake, hasa mama mzazi ambaye ndio kama roho yake. Ushaijiuliza ni kauli ngapi za uchungu anazitoa ambazo zinaweza kumpata kila anayefurahishwa na hili kwa makusudi. So he was really bitter about Diamond and the whole staple for doing what they did to Richie Mavoko. And they also allege that the YouTube channel for Richie Mavoko could probably be under WCB, and that's why he's not been able to release music.
Oh, wow, that's so sad.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these labels really don't look out for their artists. It's all about like personal gain. And I don't know if he read, that's the thing, they don't read the fine print. I don't think Richie Mavoko read the fine print when he signed that contract. I think that's why he's suffering so much. But also, like, Diamond and the whole of WCB are making so much money. Why are you making this guy sell his land? As in, you can come to an agreement. Yeah, you can come to an agreeable amount, or like, you know, pay it off like slowly. Like,
but okay,
you know?
let me. I was an artist. I was working with people, and like I learned so much after, you know, going like solo, doing your own thing. It's a whole different shebang. But I'll be very honest about, if you want to become a musician, when you get signed, they'll sell you
the dream.
Yeah.
They'll
man.
tell you what you want to hear as a person, but you need to be very careful. You get kila mtu hata wenye wanaranizo, like the labels and all that, everyone is like out there to make their own money, make sure they bring back the money they put. Hata ka ile wameka kidogo, lakini kuilipita kwa like double or more. So that too, history yake inaweza kuwa ni two way, you get. Unaweza kuwa umesenywa mahali, then kidogo umetoa mangoma zika hit, ukasikika, then ushafeel umefika. Hey, crime nayo, unasikia umefika. Then now you decide to, I think it's time for me to leave the record label and go solo as a solo artist, because nimetoa hits, I'll survive. Forgetting there's a lot of input this record label is putting in to make sure your music is on rotation, to make sure you have shows, to make sure you afford this certain lifestyle yenye
It's expensive.
inakukubalisha kuonekana kistando mpaka hata ukibagain ile, like when it comes to your rider iko na ganji mingi. Ama pia inaweza kuwa kidogo uliingia kwenye label alafu ukaanza unapata uko ndani kuna tu shida nyingi zenye umeshindwa unashindwa kutolerate as a person, ama zingine zinaenda above your values as a person. So you want to leave the label. So it could be ulimea pembe after kidogo umesikika, ama kidogo umepata huku kumbe vitu si vile.
But Mavoko was always there. Mavoko was, I knew about Mavoko in 2011.
Yeah,
that's, I don't think they gave him
the real story about.
He just didn't read the
fine print. He didn't know like what would happen if, or maybe they even want like they decided to give other people priority, and then Mavoko was just like in the background, because you know some contracts they tie your hands. They're like, if you're not doing music from us, you can't do music anywhere else. But for now, we want to focus on this artist. So you sit there and do nothing until we come back to you. So that, I've seen like that happen a lot to like guys under a label. They'll pay attention to someone else, and then they expect you to just sit there and wait until they finish with this person, and you want to do things.
Yeah, saying mbio yako si mbio yenye hawa watu wako nayo, because you know at the end of the day your vision is yours alone. You know why you're doing music, you know why you're trying so hard, and if you see these people are not delivering what you expected, mtu wangu, like things can go, just be careful. Wasanii upcoming,
just be careful.
I'm aspiring, be very careful.
And talking of record labels, wow, hey, ningeangusha hapo.
Rebel.
Record
Rebel.
labels. Jay-Z and a few other artists from Rock Nation, including Meek Mill, Alicia Keys, and Yo Gotti, wrote a letter to the Georgia governor, Brian Kemp, and Georgia AG Christopher Dar, in regards to Ahmaud Arbery's case. For those of you who do not know, Ahmaud Arbery was killed a few months ago by an ex-cop. Now, him and his son followed Arbery as he was jogging in his neighborhood, and there was a bit of an altercation, and he was shot dead. Yes, so Jay-Z and the rest of the Rock Nation camp wrote a letter to the AG saying, by now we have all seen the crimes disturbing video, so the facts here are not in doubt. He was unarmed, an innocent, and the victim of a hate crime, which is why we call upon you today as official leaders of the great state of Georgia, and with the entire world watching, to ensure that a fair trial is conducted, as they can only lead to the appropriate felony convictions of both McMichaels. They're talking about Gregory and Travis McMichaels, who we also implore you to charge William Brain as an armed accomplice to the crime. Now, the William they're talking about is the one who filmed the video of the shooting actually happening, and then it came out way later. Like, it's like he was trying to hide the evidence. Yes, so that's what's happening with the case so far.
Okay. This world of ours. As in, it's so sad that we're still there, you know, like racism is still part of the world, and there's just like kidogo, like what we can do about it, you know, like as much as this, okay, state tumezoea ni black against white, you know, and the other day hapa Kenya ilikuanga bado Chinese against Kenyans, like it's just I don't know, it's crazy, but
it's everywhere. I've watched so Becoming on Netflix, and she's basically, Michelle Obama is basically talking about this thing about boys wearing hoodies and you're scared of them, and now you're firing shots all over. It's scary. Yes, and Jay's story, we're gonna go to the live sport topic.